I guess so.
Okay, let's go. What? Serafina and I were at a entrepreneurial book club where Stephanie never read the right book, and
Stephanie was terrible at this book club.
I really sucked at book club.
I did
Fabulous. What?
I just had a visual. I just had a
It was a
visual.
lot.
I had a visual.
Proud of it.
Hold on. Turn me down.
We got it. We made it. I'm here.
Hey, boys and girls, how are you?
Mari's already texted us. Technical difficulties.
Yeah. Was the other? Where are you?
I know. My fat fingers hit the wrong button this morning. And then I couldn't get the radio station on because once you start the streaming show,
Yeah.
it's too much for the situation to handle.
Oh, okay.
So it's like, we're not going to go on the radio.
Oh, all right. It just goes.
Too much digital for me to handle.
All right.
So hi, everyone. It's a snow day with no snow.
Right. Well, not yet anyway.
I know. I have my spare bedroom is filled with boys.
Oh. Would you care to explain that?
It's been super fun for the last 2 days of having. I had Cody, Mom, can I have some friends over for the Super Bowl? I've forgotten how much teenage boys actually eat.
Oh.
And I've had them for 2 full days.
So they've eaten you out of house and home, as they say?
I kind of liked it. It was like, oh, you do need me for things. So it was kind of nice in that respect to have a full house again.
Mm-hmm.
And having them in and out,
Yeah.
playing basketball.
Oh, cool.
Can we have a light? Do you have
Yep.
this? Do you have
Right.
like the most random of items in your home? Do you have one of these? Oh, okay.
Yeah. So they're going to be here presumably all day today because they don't have
Yeah.
school.
Well, they came for the Super Bowl and they have yet to leave.
They haven't left. Oh, okay.
They didn't go to school yesterday. One got special dispensation from mom to not go to school
Mm-hmm.
and then leveraged that with all the other parents because this one did.
Oh, okay.
I'm like, they're brilliant, these boys.
They were
Very
recovering from the Super Bowl. They were up so late.
They really were. They were. They ate $60 worth of gas station food. Right?
Gas station food?
They wanted it.
Dang.
I then fed them 2 pizzas, a whole tray of taco dip, 5 pounds of wings.
No. I got to back up to the gas station food again.
Yep.
Like.
Can you take us to Garrett's at halftime? So I said, wait, I need to watch Usher, and then I
Right.
will bring you to the gas station. So they each had
Wow.
$20.
Wow.
They pooled their money for their resources as to the things that they could purchase at said gas station.
Chips and candy and
All of
junk
it.
and stuff?
All of it.
Oh, my Lord.
Yeah, they weren't having day-old sandwiches on the conveyor belt.
Oh, okay. They might as
Although
well have.
Garrett's has really good food, actually, for gas station.
I wouldn't know.
But Cody likes their egg rolls or something. I forget what they have there.
Okay.
Either way, this is what I was doing on my Super Bowl evening. It wasn't relaxed at all.
Okay.
I really was going for San Francisco. Sorry.
Mhm.
It just didn't happen.
I was really torn because San Francisco is Mari's favorite team, second team, and it's kind of mine, but San Francisco is kind of mine. And the end of the game just got so cool.
Yeah, it was good.
Yep. The most watched TV program in history, 120 million.
124.5.
Right.
That's how many watched.
And folks, if you don't think the Swifties has something to do with that, you're crazy. Trust me.
Listen, she had like 40 seconds of screen time and they still had to talk about her nonstop.
Just leave them alone. It's
a
hard.
phenomenon.
It's hard to feel bad for them, but there's a clip going around. They're at the after Super Bowl party.
Yeah.
And they're just trying to dance.
Right.
And the security all around them and people taking pictures. And they're a young couple. They're trying to, mug it up, do a little making out. And will you just leave them alone?
Yeah, we're not able to do that.
No, we're not.
It's a sensation at this moment.
No. And Travis Kelce didn't do anything wrong when he bumped into Coach Reed, okay? He doesn't have to be suspended. He shouldn't have been taken out of the game. It's not some sad commentary on the state of affairs of the world. It was a football game.
Right. They were fired up.
They were fired up.
Yeah, there's a lot going on there.
Yeah. Andy Reid's a big boy. I mean, if Andy Reid had his feet under him, Travis Kelce would have gone flying.
There was one hit play of the game that I was like, that person is not alive any longer after Travis Kelce hit him with all of his might,
Yes, he
trying to
did.
get that final Super Bowl. I was
Yes.
like, that guy
Yeah.
is not alive.
He put his shoulder down. And, oh yeah.
Was burst into another stratosphere.
Oh,
So
yeah.
good morning, Gloria. Thanks for joining us.
But
Hey,
An-
everyone.
You know, but Andy Reid has more than a few cheeseburgers too many.
Yeah, he's fine.
He's fine. He can take care of himself. Trust me. He may be 65 years old, but he can take care of himself.
Yeah, what's up, Lynn? What was your Super Bowl fare? What did everybody make?
We'll have the winners of our contest today
Oh,
on Cape Cod Dining at Home and anywhere else.
excellent.
We had a Super Bowl food contest.
I saw some fun stuff on your
Yeah.
on Mari in your site. It was
Yeah.
great.
And the winner gets a $50 gift card from DJ's Wings in Hyannis, where
Very cool.
our daughter Megan works. So
Lynn,
good wings and good ribs there.
We made some good wings as well.
Mhm.
My husband is one of those people that always needs to go to the grocery store
Oh,
and will rebuy the same things.
oh,
So he was like, well, I got to go to the grocery store. It's almost like his nervous twitch. I got to go. Oh, really? So I sat in the kitchen and I said, what do you need? I said, everything we have, we will absolutely use. We don't need anything else. Well, do we have this? Do we have this? Do we have this? How about this?
don't have it.
Oh, okay. I guess I don't have to go to the grocery store. I was like, seriously?
In the older days, it would have been, I got to go get a pack of cigarettes.
Yeah, right. This is him. This is him. He's got this thing. He's just got to leave the house. I got to get out of the house.
Right. Got to go get a pack of cigarettes. You need some milk while I'm gone?
Mari says it's snowing out now. This is your weather update. Thanks,
Oh,
Mari.
thank you. And where is, I was thinking
Beep,
this
beep,
morning,
beep, beep, beep. Chase Lightning.
I was thinking this morning, where's Chase Lightning?
Sleeping.
I mean, the phrase, when he shows up in your town,
Yeah.
you're in a lot of trouble.
Mhm.
That started with Chase Lightning.
Right.
And then Jim Cantori stole it.
I agree.
But that started with Chase Lightning.
And-
And Chase Lightning is just,
Chase Lightning has reached a point in his life where he just doesn't, the weather doesn't excite him anymore.
that's sad.
I know.
A weather guy who doesn't get excited about
No.
the weather.
It's like they canceled school yesterday in the afternoon. What happened to the fun? What happened to the pomp and circumstance of sitting by your television, waiting for that scroll? Are we going to go? Are we not going to go? Are we going to
Right.
go? Are we not going to go? It's almost like betting. It was one of those
Right.
palpable,
Yes.
exciting moments that we no longer have. Our children just don't know.
Right.
It's not fun.
They'd get up early and go, okay, going back to bed.
They don't even get up early anymore. They're like, will you just wake us up if we have to go?
Right.
We're going to plan on not going. Wake us up if we have to go.
Right.
What's up, Christy? Thanks for joining us this morning. Yeah, we're expected to get a bunch of snow. Lots of things around town are canceled, and a lot of people are just home. And I do feel bad for working parents that have to replan and
Yeah.
organize their day. Luckily, most of us can telecommute. But once again, if you work at a hospital or if you work in the places where people physically need you,
Yeah, it's a tough day.
you're not getting there. Good morning, Diana. We're slowly replacing the things from my desk. I had one of our pods come in. I always got a laundry basket by,
Mhm.
so I can just dump the stuff of my desk so we can reorganize for whatever we got. And the curtains behind us actually have like several layers of backdrop for our other shows that we allow people to use the studio for. I use the word allow, but they do rent the studio from me. So if you've got a show that you want to talk about, we can reorganize this room to look like whatever it is that you wanted to. But Diana's mom made us this fabulous Lemonade-o sign, and that needed to come back.
Right. That was a good sign.
Right? Needed to be cleaned up just a little bit. Hank was like, I miss all the stuff.
Yeah, I mean, where's the office characters and
They'll be back.
all of that?
They'll be back. Don't you worry.
I will.
What's up, Junior? Congratulations. Captains is all at the helm of a new captain in Sandwich.
Yes, congratulations. But reading the story,
Mhm.
it was like, what, they made this whole big story out of it. That was like, it's
Any
like,
press is good press. Shh.
I know, but having done this stuff, being a selectman and a city council and everything else, a liquor license transfer is like, Okay, fine.
It used to be that way, but now people want to know. They want it to be proper. They want to, you have to make a story like that
Yeah, I guess.
because
I don't know.
everybody's so nosy where we live.
Oh, well, there you go. Nosy. I'll give you
And
that.
let's just explain to everyone of the towns, and everybody is Gladys Kravitz around here. And we're on Facebook stirring up the pot, stirring up a little bit of trouble, questioning what everybody does. I like that story because it was like, this is what happened. This is how it worked.
Mhm.
The father and son have the same name. We are now officially transferring it here.
Mhm.
This is the name of the business. Congratulations to Captain Scott's Junior. You're now in charge.
And good luck.
Exactly. But that's the way it had to go because
I guess you're
everybody's
right.
so nosy.
I guess you're right.
And everyone's like, well, I heard that they ba 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 ba. Well, now you go. Now it's a news story. Good morning, Ann. Thanks for joining us. Good morning, Megan. Thank you. Jamie, good morning. He said, hey, I like the article. Plus, I always get asked why we dropped the Scots. So there you
Okay.
go.
Okay. It just, I don't know. I mean, no offense. It just seemed like an awful lot of article for relatively routine.
This is the day and
transaction.
age that we live in. We
I know.
cancel snow days before we have snow.
Yeah, I'll give you that. I'll give you that. If you want to talk about the nosy Nellies, then that's good. And it is good free pub. So
Mari, Hank, behave. And I know I missed you guys at trivia last night too. Weather depending will be out tonight over at Shipwrecked. Everything is kind of on hold right now, depending on what happens this afternoon, late into the evening. We've got 3 different events going on today
oh my
that are
gosh.
all on hold. So we have music bingo at 10 pin. Basically, the only time the mall is going to close is when they lose power, which is never.
Mhm.
So unless like something catastrophic happens, most likely we'll be at 10 pin tonight, 6 to 8. Bobby's got bingo.
Okay. It says these conditions are expected to last until 7 p.m.
Right. So, I mean, really, it depends on, are the roads clear?
Yeah.
Are you bored? Do you not have food? Are you looking for a little excitement in your life? If you checked any of those boxes, we're going to be there for you.
Because that's the kind of people we are.
Right? Exactly. Good morning, Lenore. Diana, it's past my bedtime, but I think Wendy's going. So we'll be at Shipwrecked from 7 to 8:30. And then also Bree is going to be over at Wicked from 6 to 8, weather dependent. I'm going to be there tomorrow also. It's Love at First Bite,
Right.
where we're having a speed dating event. There's a bunch of people that are going to be coming out. I found activities to do while we circulate the boys. I feel like there are more gentlemen coming that have signed up for. So TBD on the number of guys to girls ratios, but
Mhm.
it's going to be a fun event regardless. That's over at Wicked tomorrow from 5 to 7.
So there's more gents than gals?
There's more gals than gents.
Oh, more gals than gents. Well, that's okay.
Right?
Yeah.
I mean, I read an article today that Love at First Sight does in fact exist.
Really?
They said within 7 seconds of meeting someone, you should know if you want to spend more time with them or not. I was immediately drawn to my husband. I wasn't like, wow, I'm going to marry this man.
Mm-hmm. No, I was immediately drawn to Mari. I thought Mari was cute and engaging and funny and all that stuff. But
Yeah.
I wasn't thinking we're going to get married.
Right. Right. So, I mean, if it happens, it happens. You'll know.
Right.
7 seconds apparently is the amount of time that you'll be able to know if you want to spend more time with this person and cultivate anything. Good
Oh.
morning, Ricky and Junior. Been in business with the family for 34 years, and it's nice to have a positive shout out. Yay. Well, we're happy for you. And
All right, now
Gloria,
make me-
I believe that.
All right, now make me feel guilty because I was
Oh, don't feel
complaining about
guilty.
the article.
Don't feel guilty.
All
Hey,
right.
you had an opinion. You expressed your opinion.
Thank you.
That's what we do here on the show. We don't feel bad about it, Hank.
Okay.
What's up, Don? What's going on the West Coast? You're not preparing for a foot of snow. I was texting back and forth with my friends Michael and Eric, who used to own the Brown Jug and Sandwich.
Mhm.
And I said, oh, we're snow day tomorrow. Don't you miss this? He's like, not one bit.
Like California?
Yeah, they're at,
Well, they have mudslides and
they have a whole host of other issues.
rain and
Correct.
earthquakes and
Yeah.
all kinds of other issues.
We were going back and forth on one of our favorite songs ever and the scope of life was Sophie Ellis Bextor, Murder on the Dance Floor. Well, what becomes popular this year and is once again charting number 1 on the charts because of a movie, Saltburn, Sophie Ellis Bextor, Murder on the Dance Floor.
Really?
It was never even an American hit. I have this very, very strong memory of being in Italy, being driven around with a cab driver with an open container. And we're going around Positano, which is like very, very thin roads. I might die here. He's drinking while driving us, and this is the cab driver. And that was the soundtrack, Murder on the Dance Floor.
The soundtrack of my death.
I never forgot it. I came home. It was one of those songs that immediately was like a part of my life, fabric woven into my life. And Eric and I used to sing it and dance it when we were closing the brown jug and loved it. And all of a sudden, now it's number one. During the pandemic, I hung out with Sophie Ellis Bextor and her family. She put up a disco ball in her kitchen and we danced to things. No one knew who she was. It was great.
Really?
Now it's number one and everybody knows. I played it at the St. Francis, formerly from St. Francis. Now it's Pope John Paul II's dance or whatever on Friday. And I'm like, oh, God, they don't even know the song. They don't even know.
They don't know the history. They don't know the angst.
They don't know me driving around in a cab with a drunk driver, hoping I was going to live and leave the country.
But Italy, if you had to go, Italy's would be a good place to go from.
I wasn't going to complain. It was a lovely place to go.
Oh, yeah.
Nate wants to know what your reaction to the Super Bowl halftime show was.
Me? I thought it was okay.
Me?
Yeah, no, I thought it was okay. I mean, I'm not a huge Usher fan, but I thought it was okay. The thing that I wish they would do is that they would find a way to identify the guest performers, because I knew who Alicia Keys was, obviously.
Yeah.
I didn't recognize Will.i.am with that damn helmet on.
There was no Will.i.am.
I thought it was Will.i.am.
No, there was Jermaine Dupri.
I thought it was Will.i.am.
I don't know.
Who was wearing the Tron helmet?
I thought it was Jermaine Dupri.
I thought it was Will.i.am.
No.
Well, there you go. I thought I read it was Will.i.am.
Maybe. I don't think so. I'm pretty sure it was Jermaine Dupri. Literally brought everyone.
I don't know. No, I don't know. No. I'll look this up. Hang on, kids. But and I know her.
Yeah.
But I didn't recognize her.
Oh.
She usually doesn't dress that way. So I didn't recognize her. I should have, but I didn't. So, all right, wait a minute. I got to find
I feel
this.
like that's just.
I've got to find this. Wait a minute.
Oh, they were both there. Okay.
Thank you.
You were right. You were vindicated.
Thank you. Because somebody posted after it was all over photos of all the who the people were.
But Nate and I were talking prior to
and it was
this.
Will.i.am that had that Tron helmet on.
Okay.
Thank
You've been vindicated. You've been vilified. You are correct. Verified, Hank.
That's the only time. That's the only time I'm going to hear that today, probably. But,
listen, it's Galentine's Day. You're my best girlfriend. Cheers. I mean, I'm your best girlfriend.
Oh yes. And here we are live on live.
That's it. No, that is part of our trivia tonight. But let's go back. We'll get there in a minute. Super Bowl. I loved it. And Nate, you and I discussed, I told you when we were on WKKL on Thursday that he was going to bring out every single person that he did collaborations with. And I wasn't wrong. Post Super Bowl, he then gets married.
I know it.
Because why not? You're in Vegas.
You're in Vegas. You just did the Super Bowl. What are you going to do next? Oh, what the hell? I'll get married.
Right? And Usher forgot to sing the song. I forgot the fries. I forgot the fries. Oh, Nate, you do listen to our show.
Oh.
What's up, Tori?
Good
Hey,
one,
Michelle.
Nate. Good one. And by the way.
Michelle said it did say Will.i.am.
And by the way, the people who complained about the halftime show.
Yep.
You can almost guess their age. Look, baby boomers, it wasn't for you. Okay?
Right.
Get over it. It's not about us anymore. And I know that's hard for us to accept because it's been about us for a long time. It's not about us. They don't care whether they care whether we watch or not because they want the numbers. But the show itself is for another generation. So the baby boomers and the early Gen Xers, just calm down. You don't want to watch it. It's not for you. Go get something to eat. Have a beer. Come back for halftime.
Go drive your kids to the gas station. Go drive your grandkids to the gas station and let them buy crap food.
But my Lord, don't get yourself so upset that you sputter it on social media. Who cares? They don't care. They don't care.
Thank you. He'll get off his soapbox now.
God, I'm on a roll this morning.
And another thing.
If you vote for me, no, never mind.
We're not there yet. I'm not ready for that in the
No,
season.
No, I'm not. No. I'm never running for anything again.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
It's not out. It's not out of your system. It's all out of your system.
Oh, it's out. I'm done.
Okay.
I'm done.
Just checking. So yeah, Usher went and then married his longtime girlfriend because okay.
Yep.
Microphone drop.
What happens in Vegas stays
I'm
in
done
Vegas.
here.
Yep.
Good morning, everyone. So it's Hank and Stephanie. We're back for the big snow day where we have no snow. It's also Mardi Gras.
Yep.
Fat Tuesday. Everybody's selling baby cakes and king cakes.
Right.
And,
Shrove Tuesday, like same thing, I guess.
right.
Yeah.
They were like, what are we going to name all of these things in the Lenten season? We'll all give them fun little names.
Right. And tomorrow's Ash Wednesday for those of you who care about those things. And it's Valentine's Day.
That doesn't happen often
No.
where they all collide. This week is collision week.
Yeah.
Oh, and Taylor and Rocco's birthday too. It's a leap year, so I feel like we're all off. This month is all off for us.
Right.
Happy birthday, Rocco. Happy birthday, Taylor. Two of my favorite human and puppies. Although, basically, Rocco's a human. He
Mhm.
acts like a human being, and I very much miss my puppy boy.
He's not upstairs with the rest of them.
No, oh my God, those boys are a different beast altogether. And poor Bella is like just on high alert right now. She's like, I've got people to protect.
Right. Oh, I came to the door this morning and it was locked, and I just tapped like a little bing.
Oh yeah, she's got people to protect now.
Right.
What? Someone's on my floor. I'm in charge. She gets very excited
Right.
in her old age.
The door was locked, and I picked up the phone. And I went, "Oh, damn! Stephanie didn't cancel again, did she?"
I'm
she didn't.
here, definitely here, looking like the retired art teacher that I am. Somebody posted that on the live yesterday and then deleted the comment. I was like, yeah, people can see you when you make comments on our show. So thanks, Peter. I remember who you are. Retired art teacher.
She remembers everyone.
Well, you know what? I've been called worse, Hank. So I'll take the retired art teacher.
I suppose.
So it's Mardi Gras. It's also Galentine's Day. And I love that we now celebrate made up holidays. It was made up by Leslie Nopes from Parks and Recreation
Really?
on the TV show. And now it's a thing. Now it's come to life.
No, it's a thing. Oh, yeah.
It's just like Festivus.
Right.
And if you're going to our trivia, all of this might be included in the made up holiday section.
Hint, hint.
Right? Just letting you know for a round of trivia today. And then I'm going to get the grumbles from the people that I don't watch TV. Sorry. This round of trivia is not for you.
Right. There you go. It's like the halftime show. It's not for you.
Nate votes Stephanie for president. She'll release 0 ads and get the job done. I don't think I'll live. My health isn't great as it is. My husband's been urging me to try and run for something in the town.
I
And
know,
I'm
I know
like,
he has been.
I don't know.
Did you see, not to get political,
I don't know.
but Joe Biden has a TikTok account now. And it's the dark Biden character, the one with the eyes and everything.
Guys.
Yep. It's going to be an awful election season, folks, and we'll leave it at that.
Murray said there's almost more talk about having Monday after the Super Bowl a holiday and changing it to Saturday. I'm for that.
Yeah.
I'm for that, especially since I had boys running around my house until Lord knows what the hell time it was. I didn't even know what the hell was going on around here. I get up for work and I'm like, why are you still awake? Why are you so sweaty? Where are all the snacks? And every dish is used.
Oh, jeez. The statistic is 1 in 5. The statistic is 1 in 5 people called in sick yesterday for work.
I believe it. Sarah says she needs more shit show cooking in her life. You know what? I agree. Cliff and I have working with the new cameras. We were test driving them in the kitchen on Sunday. So more to come on that. I think we're going to revive that little nugget and maybe make it a part of the morning show a couple of days a week of what the hell happened in my kitchen.
Okay.
It's coming back. I made empanadas last night.
And how were they?
They were delicious from what I got them. I had half of one before my hand was taken off. And
One of the boys.
I know. I ended up asking Cliff to air pop me some popcorn. I'm like, I'm still hungry. There's nothing left around here.
They ate it all.
They did. They did. I'm going to check in with Jenny Wheeler. Our friends over at the Family Table Collaborative have landed in Nairobi.
Yay.
They had their first day in Africa yesterday. I really, really enjoyed their Amsterdam stay and learning about how they do food over there. It was very, very cool. So I put together that podcast, and it's called The Journey of Joy. You can check it out on YouTube before you subscribe to Stephanie in the Morning and Lemonadio, of course.
We have to do that first.
Right away.
Right.
And then you can go and see the Journey of Joy that we were putting together here at the Lemonadio table.
And by the way, subscribe to Mari Center Plus Today Real Estate.
Oh,
as well.
what she's got cooking over there.
Oh, no, we have our own YouTube page too.
Perfect.
Mhm.
I'll have to add her to our page so that people can find her.
Okay. Sounds
Right?
fair. Yep.
I've got her working on some stuff. She tracked down somebody yesterday for me.
Yep.
Lemonadio is looking for an actual building. I've got to get out of this house. It's making me crazy.
Mhm.
Poor our new office manager, Emily, was in yesterday, and she's got a 6-month-old baby, Savannah, who I absolutely love. And I love having her, but I had a Zoom meeting with the chamber, and she was like, "Oh, is that a baby? Hold it up."
Is that
She's
your
now
baby?
the office prop.
So if you have property, either presumably a house that could serve as an office as well, call Mari 508-360-5664. She's working with Steph. She's helping Steph. Talk to Mari, and we'll get this.
I love it. Yeah, but she tracked down a building owner for me that I was like, awesome. Thank you.
Yep.
Appreciate it.
Yeah, now we just got to get him to call back.
Yeah, Gloria, I'm waiting for a few days build up so I can binge it. I am one of those people. Cliff is one of those people. If your show does not have 3 seasons, he's not watching it
Oh, really?
because it's not worth his time. He doesn't want to get invested unless it's good.
Oh,
It's going to make it. It's going to have a few seasons. I need a little bit of time to sit down and get into something now. Gone are the days of commercials are off, run back to the table.
mhm.
By the way, what did you think of the Super Bowl commercials?
I thought the Dunkings was fabulous.
I hated it. I was like, that's why my Dunkin' Donuts coffee is so expensive. This. Like, that's why.
That was really the only one that stood out to me.
I love the Michael Cera commercial, the CeraVe. I'm such an Arrested Development person that when I saw Michael
that
Cera,
too. Those were good too.
I actually laughed out loud, which is a rarity. I never laugh at Super Bowl commercials. I find them pretty dumb on the most. You
Mhm.
know, that's a chance for everybody to steamroll celebrities out when
Right.
they just pop up for random products and spend
Yep.
way too much money on that.
Yep.
What did you think of the Jesus commercials?
I liked them a lot.
Right?
I think a lot of people didn't.
I just was like, okay, I wasn't offended by it.
No.
I thought it was kind of let's be nice to each other moments.
Right. Because when the first one came on, everybody was watching and go, "What's this? What's this?" And I said, "This is going to be a Jesus commercial. Watch." And it was.
Even the kids, my kids were like, is this a commercial for Jesus?
Right.
I was like, what?
Well-
I look over and I'm like, wait, it actually is. I'm not mad about it.
Well, here's the thing why
Regardless of what you believe.
here's the thing why people were, of course, offended was because he was washing the feet of, someone in a it was drug addicted or in a drug addiction clinic and somebody.
Yeah, it
had-
was a series of commercials. They spent a lot of money. I don't know what church or who.
Yeah. I don't know who it is.
But
I
that's
don't
what
know
I
if
liked.
it's-
They kept it anonymous, like it was Jesus buying
Right.
Super Bowl commercials.
Right. You know what I didn't see? I thought Bob Kraft was going to buy a commercial
Yeah.
for his
Gloria-
anti-Semitic,
Oh,
but I didn't see it. Maybe I missed it, but I didn't see that because obviously Bob Kraft has the money to buy.
and I had that ooh ooh Timu song stuck in my head. I've never purchased anything from Timu, but now I was singing that all day yesterday.
Oh.
I'm like, as I'm going on my day, and I'm like, why am I doing that? Stupid Timu. Gloria says she doesn't get U.S. commercials in Canada.
Oh, really?
Right? What is Canadian commercials? Are they any good? Do they go above and beyond? I'm so fascinated now. I don't know why I never asked my cousins that.
I would have thought they would have gotten. Oh, that's interesting.
Right? I'm so curious. Good morning, Laurel. Lynn, like the State Farm neighbor.
Oh, neighbor. Yeah, that was good too.
I
was
did
good, too.
enjoy that one. It was like
Yep.
a little throwback to the Twins movie, which made me laugh.
Yep.
And it was very Massachusetts.
Right. And he looks good. Arnold Schwarzenegger looks good.
Yeah, he does. Yeah, he does.
And Danny DeVito still looks like Danny DeVito.
Wow, that's incredible. And she says Canada doesn't go all out with the Super Bowl ads like we do,
Oh, really?
right?
Oh, I thought they would. Or
I
would
mean,
have.
it makes sense. You
Yeah.
take care of your people and do healthcare and whatnot. So
Yeah, right.
backstabber.
Oops. We're not going to get political, Stephanie.
No, we're not. I'm just saying. Nate said he enjoyed the State Farm commercial.
Yep.
Yeah, it was really good. Yeah, the ladies in labor.
Yeah.
It was good. I really liked it. And well, as I'm mocking Arnold Schwarzenegger, I wished that I liked the Christopher Walken commercial more than I did. It wasn't good.
It wasn't good. No. I was trying to follow it. And like,
Well,
what-
it
what's
did make
going
me
on?
laugh at the fact that people do try and do Christopher Walken impersonations. Would you ever in your life do an impersonation of the person that you're impersonating in front of the person?
No.
I don't think I would or could.
And it's hard to do a Christopher Walken impersonation.
Right? Our Super Bowl is called the Grey Cup.
Yes,
Oh.
that's true. Because you have Canadian football.
Ah,
They have Canadian football. So that's where Doug Flutie played most of his.
the CFL?
Yes. I don't know if he still is, but at one time he was the leading passer, leading whatever. He was the GOAT of Canadian football. Doug Flutie.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
I didn't? Yeah. He played up there for years.
I'm not a sports person. Like, I do enjoy them. I do like watching football.
Yeah.
I've not really sat down and watched a football game in a real long time until this past Sunday, just because we had no skin in the game.
Well, I think, talking about football, I think college football around here is going to get interesting again with Bill O'Brien being the head coach of Boston College.
That's exciting stuff.
He's gonna kick it up a notch or two, and people are gonna want to come here and play for Bill O'Brien. So we may be back to the glory days of Matt Ryan.
Interesting. You and Nate need to link up and do your sports rap
Yeah,
together.
I know it. We haven't. I don't know. We've been trying to put it together, and we haven't been able to.
Well, Nate, I've got jobs for you, and you need to pod with Hank. So
Right.
chop, chop. Put your daytime. Put the thing that pays your bills aside.
Right. And stop going to school. Just academic stuff. Forget it.
We've got cabin fever, and we are ready to celebrate it over at Sea Dog. It's going to be a really fun daytime dance party. And the Midnight Society is going to be performing. Bobby Loomis is going to be opening up for them. We've got snacks. We're working on a really fun magazine photo shoot right now.
Oh, really?
It's going to be a fun day. So grab your tickets. They're flying out the window. They're half sold already.
Great.
We're teaming up so that we can benefit Habitat for Humanity. Is going to be the beneficiary of this show. 2 to 5, March 2nd. So grab your tickets on Eventbrite, and I will have the link on lemonadio.com's Facebook page. Make sure that you like and follow us. Subscribe so you don't miss anything. I'll hit your lines. Yes, please. Thank you. The streaker won himself $10,000. He bet himself. What streaker?
What streaker?
Was there a streaker at the football game?
I didn't catch that, but
Now I'm going to have to find out about the streaker.
all right. Pardon us. We'll be right back.
Streaker in football. Well, what's going on with you while I'm looking this thing up?
Well, this afternoon on coffee break or lunch break, whatever break it's going to be,
Yeah.
I'm going to have some last minute Valentine suggestions, because we all know that you don't have to do anything as a trap. So
Oh, you're talking for Valentine's Day?
yes,
And guess what?
What?
You're losing a day today because many people and places are closed.
right. But I've got some kind of easy stuff you can pull together kind of quick. You know, if you've been believing that.
Well, it is a Hallmark holiday, and I do find that it is more female centric than it is male centric.
Right. The older you get, it means less and less, but you've got to be married for a long time,
You got to put in the work, people.
a long time before, you know what, you really don't have to do anything anymore. I mean, a long,
I don't know why I never saw this, Lynn. Mad Dash Super Bowl suffers delay from partial streaker running onto field. They're tackled by security as Mahomes watches on. I don't know why. Maybe I joined the Super Bowl late and I just didn't see the fanfare with this.
I don't think they showed it.
But I saw Post Malone. I saw Reba. I saw. I
By
saw
the way,
Andra
Reba,
Day.
I love Reba. Reba was fabulous.
She was great.
I love Reba. I bet they didn't even show that.
No, I'm sure that they didn't, but this happened on the field apparently. But he got $10,000 from a bet from a friend. A partial streaker. His shirt was off.
All right. He's lucky Travis Kelce didn't decide to take him down.
I know, right? And said there were two streakers.
Oh, I thought that was over.
What? No, I mean, it's kind of exciting. Anybody gets a moment. You get a moment in the spotlight. Your friends give you money. No, I didn't hear about it because you have children in the house. Thank you, RTV. My
But wasn't
gosh, I've been a
streaking like-
servant.
But wasn't streaking like in the 80s or something? I mean, it's like
That's a good old fashioned streaker every once in a while, or just a field runner in general.
Yeah,
I feel like it happens at every major sporting event.
right.
I just didn't hear the fanfare with this, and you're all right.
Yeah,
My
But it-
house turned into Downton Abbey around here. and
right.
these-
But every now and then it's cool if someone does it, and particularly if it's at a football game, and some football player decides they're going to take the guy down.
Well, thank you for mentioning that, Lynn. And thankfully, the man got $10,000 from his idiot friends.
Right. Because he's going to have to pay a fine, and he's probably not going to be allowed back in the stadium. But I mean, why? God, why pay all that money for a Super Bowl ticket and then get yourself tossed out?
Someone was taking videos of and asking people what they paid for the Super Bowl: $8,000, $9,000, $10,000, $12,000. And I
I mean,
was like,
They saw a hell of a game. They saw probably one of the 2 or 3 best games of all time, but it's a lot of money.
I don't think I could ever do that. I'm so cheap. It took me half a year to finance some of the things that I buy with RTB. I'm like, can we buy it? Because I don't want to look at how much money I'm spending on the ticket. And then if I pay you monthly, then I won't have to feel it so badly. And then I will have to explain it less to my husband.
Right.
This is how I buy tickets to things. Because I've worked in radio for so long. It's either I get them for free or I don't go. And I usually get the nosebleeds for free or I'm backstage. There's very little that I like to pay for because it's so painful for me to pay for entertainment in that fashion.
I believe that was called payola, wasn't it?
No, it was, we're promoting the show. This is your show. You get to go for free.
Oh, okay.
Or I had this conversation with T yesterday. We had the House of Blues down the road. So we'd give away a bunch of tickets. Inevitably, someone doesn't pick up a pair of
And
tickets.
you get to go.
And then I get to go. It was a great deal.
Yeah.
And we got to see so many wonderful people when it was a venue right down the road.
Right.
Just like the Melody Tents. I've got a deal over there where if people don't pick up tickets or if there's extra stuff, they'll call us and say, can you give away this bank of tickets? Whatever.
Yeah, yeah.
Something happened.
I
Or
wonder.
this row happens to be open. Fill it.
Yeah, I wonder what kind of stuff is going to be going on when Margaritaville gets all set in terms of entertainment.
I don't know. They're already painting that building. It's looking like Key West in downtown Falmouth.
I know
I
it.
mean, Hyannis.
Hyannis. I hope people are prepared for what having a Margaritaville in Hyannis is going to mean.
What?
In
More
terms-
Hyannis?
No. In terms of more people coming.
I feel like Hyannis is already that way.
Yeah, I don't know, but
Every time I go to Hyannis, something happens. I'm not missing going there every single day.
Mhm.
It's only a few times a week now. I
right.
should be going every single day because yes, I need to go to the gym. All right, Jillian, I'll be there. I promise. I'm horrible.
Well, like we were talking about the other day when we were down there, the two restaurants that are close by are going to get all kinds of customers out of it.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Absolutely.
Cannons and the Knack,
Yep.
they're going to do really, really well.
Yep. Exactly. Just more traffic into that area.
Yeah.
Good morning, Miss Sherry. Thanks for joining us. Hey, Danielle and Megan. I want flowers too. I posted that thing. Oh no, she wants her laundry done. I will take both of those. I would like my
What?
laundry done and flowers. Thank you.
Really? Okay.
My husband spent the day cleaning up his own stuff yesterday.
Well, isn't that nice?
No, it wasn't. I feel
Why?
like it was a waste of a day. You should be doing that every day a little bit.
Oh,
Not taking one full dedicated, I gotta take the day off because I gotta clean up after myself. You're a grown human.
okay.
Notice
guess.
Notice I'm talking at this level because I don't know who's awake in the house and I don't want to get yelled at right now.
I don't think
I'm
anybody's
not in the
awake.
mood for it.
I don't hear the dog barking. I don't hear any noise up there at all.
No, the intruder's here already.
Oh,
We're not on her floor. It's not her problem anymore.
Oh, okay. All right. When I go back upstairs again, it'll be her problem.
If you're on the main floor, then you've kind of you're a problem.
Okay.
She needs to investigate.
I think I can be a problem on any floor, Steph. At least that's what I've been told.
Lauren says she's working at the Melody Tent this summer. Yay.
Who's coming to the Melody Tent this summer?
Yeah.
Anybody good yet?
I've seen a few things that are coming, and our friend Brian Glowacki has bet on himself and has rented out the Melody Tent and is selling his own comedy show.
Really?
How bad bleep are you?
Wow.
I think it's awesome.
Wow.
It's always been a dream of his. He's always wanted to do it, and he's doing it. And he's doing it. He's doing a fair amount of good with it too. So good for you, Brian.
That's gutsy.
I think it's pretty awesome.
That's gutsy.
Yes, Vinny Longo is still over there, and Tony is retiring.
Yep.
He said that before though, so I don't know. We'll see. Yeah, right. Okay.
I can't see the comments, folks.
So. No. And it's good that you can't. If you sleep in the house, you may get aired out in the morning 100%. That's how it works around here.
Oh.
We call out everything.
Yeah, we do.
Yeah, right. So the cost of cocoa is up.
Oh, no.
So your Valentine might cost you a little bit more money if you're going the chocolate route.
Mm-hmm.
I like the acts of service. I'm really down with the acts of service as gifts.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a good idea.
Right?
Yeah.
Everybody's penny pinching and trying to figure out how they're going to make it work right now, or budgeting a little bit better. Acts of service works. You're taking your time to do things.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Right?
Yeah.
It means a lot more to me than it does anything or trinket you can get me.
Right.
I've never been swayed by gifts in that fashion.
Well, after all, you have everything you need.
Thanks, Hank. You know it. But I've never been a big gift receiver as far as that, like a person who needs the things.
Right. Mari hasn't been that way really either. She's just not that.
No, I don't need it. I'm like a bare minimum person. Once again,
Yeah.
I'm a retired art teacher. So
Right.
said Peter
I
yesterday.
didn't know. I heard you say that and it went by me. I didn't know. When did you teach art?
I didn't. That's what he said I looked like on the live, like it was some
okay.
sort of insult.
Okay. All right, I got you. So I'm thinking, okay, I know. Where did the art teacher come from?
I think he was trying to like get everybody else to like mock me for my appearance, and I was like, I can see that comment, you know.
She can see everything.
Or maybe he thought he was gonna like throw me off my game, but I looked at it, and even afterwards, T looks over at me and she's like, I don't know. She's like, I'm glad you called him out on it, though. I'm like, I'm gonna call him out on it all week long. What the hell, rude? Wasn't an insult.
No, nothing wrong with being an art teacher.
Oh, you have tickets to go see Bonnie Raitt?
Yes, we do.
Yeah, I need a smock and a messy bun. Thank you, Megan. When are you, by the way, going to get out and do some of your stand-up shows? Megan is one of the funniest people that you've ever met in your entire life. And it's
Really?
just like off the cuff funny. And I know she did a couple of small run comedy appearances.
Yep.
And then, life gets in the way. She had a couple of boys that took her time.
Yeah, we all know about boys.
Yeah, right. Oh my God. I've been complaining about it since we opened up the mics today. Sorry.
Right.
And I'm not complaining. It's actually, I enjoyed it. I just forgotten all about it in that capacity. That's all. So here we are on the eve of Ash Wednesday. Are you giving up anything for Lent?
Yeah, I need
Do you
to
still participate in the giving up of things?
I try every year.
Yeah.
I fail.
I
It's
don't-
almost like I wish I could find something to do.
I feel like,
as
yeah,
opposed
there
to
you go.
not do.
Correct. Yeah, I feel like we're more of a positive society now. We don't need to detract. Maybe we can just add an addition to
Yeah,
being a better human.
right,
I feel like we should just do that regularly. I don't know if we need a season for that.
right. But this would be a good time.
Yeah.
No, I got to find something to do. I don't know an act. I don't know. But
Yeah.
there's got to be something.
The only Lenten thing that I kind of still do is just have fish on Fridays.
Yeah, we try to do that. I mean, that you should be doing it anyway because fish is good for you.
Well, that's what I'm saying. I'm like, actually, so I need to do
Right.
because my doctor said that. So, so it already works into my plans.
So many of these things started way back when, it's just dietary reasons,
Right.
and they became traditions, and then
Yeah.
all of a sudden the organized religions took them over. But a lot of the Jewish traditions surrounding food and everything. Those are really dietary and safety things from way back, and now it's become, more of a thing you have to do.
Well,
But
it's just better for you in general. I was on WhatsApp the other day with a friend that I went to high school with, and he works in he's an AI corporate lawyer slash forensic scientist. I know, right? Smart people. And we were going back and forth about food insecurity. Well, because I've got the pod in Africa, and that's really what
Right.
they've been back and forth about. And we were just talking about food safety in general. And he's like, I really wish that we would eat as a society less meat. He said it should be expensive. It should be extra expensive. It's a luxury.
Yeah.
And he's like, I don't want cheap meat. I'm like, you're right, actually. I'm like, and then that makes me sad. He's like, mega farming, blah, 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 blah. I was like, all right, you've been out of the country for a very long time.
Yeah.
But it is just another way, mostly vegetarian space in which he lives in Vietnam
Mhm.
right now. And it's mostly, rice and vegetables
Right.
and fish. So, all right, I'm working on being a little healthier. I don't
Yeah.
need to have all of the
The
things
one
we
thing
have.
I wish we could settle on in terms of a diet, the best diet, one of the best diets, is the Mediterranean diet.
Sure.
Is what they eat in Italy and Greece, and they eat quite well,
Yeah.
but they're also, relatively healthy people because they also walk everywhere.
Mhm.
See, that's the thing about you've been to Italy. Anybody who's been to Italy know you can eat these fabulous meals, but you walk to the restaurant, you walk home.
Mhm.
If you're going to work, you quite often have a walk to work, or you have a walk to the trolley.
We're
So-
definitely lazy, and you can't get by without a vehicle around here, especially
yeah.
on the Cape. There's just, you're not.
No, here you can't get by, but living in the city, living in Boston, you can get by.
That's why I miss city living only for a visit. So I can get to the good foods where the city is. That's all.
And walk to the restaurant and walk back to the hotel, right?
Exactly.
No. Uber. Let's get the app.
My brother is moving to a new space in Manhattan, and I was texting back and forth with him, and I was like, "Oh my God, is this one higher up than the 5th floor?" He goes, "Actually, it's on the 22nd, but we have an elevator."
Oh,
I was
that's
like,
good.
"Thank you, Lord."
Still in Brooklyn
He's in Manhattan.
or Manhattan?
He's
now?
still in Manhattan. He's closer to the Chelsea area now.
Okay. Ooh.
He's hoity-toity. You have no idea. Like, moving on up, Mr. Thing.
Wow, Chelsea.
I
Excuse
was
me.
like, all right, then. I'll be to visit more often. And also, he's moving in with his roommate. Caroline and him have been besties for like a decade, and she has cats and goes on vacation like every 3 months.
Oh, okay.
So Auntie's going to need to come and babysit the cats.
Oh, okay.
So,
And they're just besties. They're not.
no, besties.
Okay.
Right? I don't know. Caroline's she's awesome. I do enjoy her very much.
Should they be more than besties?
No.
No.
Mm-mm. No, they're both living their best Sex in the City lives.
Oh. Okay.
They're good.
They're good.
They're 30 and they're loving their lives and they're
Okay.
out and about. It's really good. Oh, Little Feet. I would see Little Feet. And
Oh, I would-
congratulations, Lauren's taking a phlebotomy course.
Okay.
Right?
Oh, let's back up. What's Little Feet? Is Little Feet going to be at the tent?
The tent, apparently.
Really? I'd love to see Little Feet.
Yeah, I would too.
I don't think I've ever
You
seen
get my little
that.
Dixie chicken on. I'm
But
down.
old George is dead, so
So they'll still sing the songs. That's the thing about anybody touring with a band right now. It doesn't matter what incarnation of the band, as long as you have one original member,
right.
then you're allowed to still call it the band.
Right. That's the one. The thing that I never get is the Little River Band. There's always a ruckus. I don't know why about the Little River Band
Mhm.
as to whether the Little River Band that comes around is really somehow the Little River Band or if it's just another one of those cover bands. And I don't know why it's the Little River Band that people get all upset about, but they do. But I think there's somebody in the Little River Band that tours who was in the Little River Band, but he's not an original. It's like, oh, just shut up.
Right. Just play the song. I want to hear the songs from the band that we know they're from. I don't actually care what incarnation of the band is anymore because I just don't care.
Right.
New music coming out by Beyonce. She's got 2 new tunes out
Country.
right now. Whatever. Beyonce can do whatever Beyonce wants to do.
Right. But there's all kinds of discussion. I was reading it last night and a little bit this morning
By the way, they were also at the Super Bowl. Everyone was at the
Right.
Super Bowl.
about the crossover now. You know,
From genres.
you're getting from genres. You're getting R&B artists going into country, and and how that's gonna play with people.
I think it's fine.
Oh, I
Who
do too.
cares? I
Right.
think we've stopped I thought we ended this in the 50s of this is the only way you're allowed to play. I
Right.
thought Elvis broke that mold.
I thought he did too.
I thought we were done playing
Well,
sides
look
of
at-
what things are.
Look at Post Malone. He's gone from being a rapper to
But Post Malone can do anything. Mark Fallow's been working on a new album in the studio. He said, "Good morning, been editing a feature-length piece, losing my mind. This is day 3."
ouch.
Less is more in the studio. You know this. And I know you're a perfectionist, but sometimes you have to walk away from it for a couple of days and come back to it. And it's so difficult to hear, but from one person to another who edits audio in sounds, walk away from it for a day, give it a rest, and come back to it. As painful as it is to do. And I know it's hard. He also said just limit sugar and we'll be better.
Right.
I know. Look at Jelly Roll. Exactly.
Oh yeah.
And he's now featured their best new artist. He's been around forever in several incarnations of
Oh, yeah.
himself, playing across genres. And I love it. I feel like people get bored of the status quo.
Mhm.
And especially artists get bored of being pigeonholed as a specific way they make sounds.
I think you're right. And I think Jelly Roll seems to be a good guy.
He is a good guy.
And his wife or girlfriend or whatever,
His wife,
has had an interesting career, but she seems to be a
good for you.
decent person as well.
They're connected by the soul, Hank.
That's
Who
right.
am I to judge? I don't care what you do. Honestly, I really don't. Be a good person. Don't be mean to animals. Don't be mean to children. And don't be a jerk. That's like my 3 rules of life.
Right. Right.
If we could all just do this, we'd be better off.
Listen to Auntie Stephanie. Do what Auntie Stephanie says.
Listen, don't be mean to kids. Don't be mean to animals. And mind your business.
Particularly that third one.
Well,
Well, all of them are good, but the
everybody-
third one.
I just wish that people were allowed to have your opinion, but we don't all need to see it or hear it.
You know, when I think about Facebook and all the social media stuff,
Oh, it's a film.
it's all the people who, when we were growing up, was that uncle or cousin or aunt who had funny ideas.
Mm.
You know, the old we'd go to family things and
Is that what it was called?
and yeah, and my mother would say to my dad, "Now whatever you do, don't get cousin so and so going, because you know he's got funny ideas about some things." And
Here we are.
you know, like this is a very bland example, but Karya Stremski was a bum. That's what he thought.
Oh.
So my dad, all of a sudden, even though my mother told him not to, he'd say something about Karya Stremski. What a great guy he was, and he's having a hell of a year. And cousin so and so would explode, and you know, there goes the day. But yeah, we called them funny ideas back then.
I love funny ideas. I've made a business out of funny ideas. Welcome, everyone. If you've got funny ideas, we're here for you. lemonadio.com. I'll happily entertain any of your funny ideas any
Mhm.
day of the week. And I will happily promote them for you. You're welcome. I want to get a little sign now. Funny ideas manager.
Funny ideas, welcome.
Absolutely.
No shirt, no shoes, but funny ideas.
We say yes to you.
Right.
Come in the door. All are welcome, Hank. All are welcome.
Right. That's right.
So we have got a bunch of stuff that we do not want you to miss out. Eventsoncape.com is our new website, and that has pretty much all of the things that we're working on right now
Mhm.
and collaborations. We have more coming as they're pouring in. We're working on the Mashpee Farmers Market, which is actually breathing life into this thing.
That's
We'll
cool.
be working on an informational session if you're interested in taking part of it, but it's going to be agriculture, aquaculture, makers, artists.
Cool.
I'm really, really excited to do this thing with Knockabout, and they have been just such an amazing group of people to work with. That are like,
Knockabout has been such a great community asset.
well, they are Pete is the king of funny ideas. And he's like, Stephanie, you got those? I've got these. I'm like, okay, I'm so down for it. But he's like, it's really just bringing a lot to our community. So we're having super
That's
good
great.
times with it and employing people. We're adding more people. So if you're looking to host something, or you think I've always wanted to host music bingo or trivia. We've got a new host that's coming on board, Amina, and I'm really excited for her to take her own shows and do some work, and she's having fun with it. You should be able to have fun and make money. We don't call it work. It is just a partnership. It's a collaboration, because work indicates that you have to, for some reason, it's just this negative thing that we have.
Right.
Work means it's not going to be a good time.
Yes.
And I've always made my work a good time. So I feel like you also can do that in your life. Obviously, if you're a doctor, it's a little bit of a different good time, but
We're not gonna go
no,
there.
well, you enjoy helping people. That's what brings you joy, right? Bring
Right.
a little joy to your life. That's what we're doing over here. We've got Cabin Fever tickets for sale. We've got a fun event happening over at Knockabout this Sunday. It's Books and Bites. And we've got Jarita Davis is going to be reading us a short story she's never read in front of anyone
Oh,
before.
really? Very cool.
And it was about a moment that she spent on Cape Verde, and a story from a piece of folklore. So I'm really excited for her to share that with us. Wes Late is going to be there with the kitchen. It's a food truck. So we've got empanadas. Kegs and Eggs went over gangbusters this week.
Did it really?
Yeah, it really did. We had a lot of fun and place was full.
Oh, great.
That's a really good time.
Great.
So we're adding food into the mix on our Sunday. So definitely come for brunch. And they're working on their flights of mimosas. They're good.
Really?
It's like plain seltzer
Yeah.
that they're mixing with like yummy fresh orange juice.
Really?
And they have little carafes of them.
Oh,
Absolutely delicious.
Wow.
Mhm.
Excellent. Excellent.
Right?
Yep.
What is happening to the 80s prom this year? I don't know. I do not know what's going on with that. I know that was the other station that I was working at. They might be doing that again. If not, we'll take that idea too.
Right. And that's not a funny idea. That's a good idea.
We're going to have a good time regardless. Good morning, Wendy. Good times all around. Roberta, thanks for joining us. Hi, Kelly. Thanks for watching us. Hank and I are here every Tuesday. You're going to be joining me for a short bit. Like Thursday, we got to get in and get out. I've got a chamber meeting. It's a serious, it's a serious
so just
one.
tell me what time to be here. Make sure the door's unlocked,
Promise.
and I'll come right downstairs.
Hopefully the kids won't be doing any funny business and locking poor Hank out. Hello. Hank was trying to get in.
Hello.
So today on Hank's afternoon show, our lunch break, you're going to be talking about
Things you can do if you've actually believed someone who said, we really don't have to do anything for Valentine's Day.
guys, even if you make a card, ladies, even if you just make something, put in the work, put in the effort. It doesn't have to be huge, but it shows I thought of you before 5 seconds of stopping at the gas station on my way home.
Right.
You'll win. That's all. I bought this for you and I thought of you.
Right.
That is really all women are looking for. This I think all guys are looking for.
Yeah.
You noticed me today.
Right.
Thank you.
Right. Exactly.
All the people just want to say please and thank you. You noticed me today. You saw me and I appreciate you.
Right.
Not hard. Good morning, Miss Emily, and good morning. The travels have declined. Well, good. I'm glad that you're home, Jackie. What's really in the cup of coffee? Nothing. I need to go get a new one. We'll talk to you guys soon. Hank's up next. Also,
At noon.
yeah, right?
There's a little gap, then I'll be here.
I know. Mama's got to get some work done. We'll talk to you guys later.
Bye, guys.
Bye. We do have a show tomorrow, and I forget who's coming on. My brain doesn't work. Emily's working on me being able to remember things. Bye. I'm trying. Everybody in Lemonade-O land, we'll talk to you in a bit. Bye. Have a great day. No snow. No snow.